What's clear is there's lots to be done if we're going to meet those net zero targets, which the government has set out. It's pretty clear that the private sector is not going to get there wholly on its own.
The National Wealth Fund is a unique organisation. There is nothing else like this in the UK. We've just been given an expanded mandate. We sit between the public sector and the private sector, and we're tasked with solving some of the most complex, gritty problems that are currently preventing this country from meeting its economic ambitions.
They represent the UK government through the Treasury, and therefore it's not just about the money, it's about the fact that the UK is investing in this project very visibly, and also giving the courage and the leadership to other investors to come in alongside them. Just as detailed, just as tough as any other investor, a highly professional, forensic detailed due diligence, really, really impressive team to work with.
The battery energy storage market is a relatively new one in the UK. There are a number of lenders, however, not the sort of depth of lenders that you would have in the typical industry. It is merchant-led and doesn't have the same sort of contracted levels of revenue that, say, wind and solar have. They provide a certain volume of lending to us that helped both give confidence to the other lenders and also enabled some new entrants to the market.
The bus market, they're usually quite small orders, so you might buy 30 buses, 60 buses. We went to normal traditional infrastructure equity and debt, and it wasn't available for those sort of size of deals. They said that they would warehouse the debt to enable to give us the time and the energy to put that 100 million together. The people were extremely passionate about the project. They already kind of knew what we were trying to achieve. They knew the market, they knew the challenges, but they were incredibly supportive and demanding of us to be the best we could be.
There's a lot of ambition and intention around net zero. There are a lot of ideas, but getting ideas to business plan stage is probably the biggest gap. So that combination of the expertise, the access to that finance that can really help councils play that intelligent client role where they're commissioning projects with the private sector.
We're all aware here that it's quite a unique opportunity to have such a clear and compelling mission, and everyone really does anchor behind that. It's sometimes quite challenging to deliver against it and quite complicated. So we're really fortunate to have such a group of talented and experienced individuals who are really, really motivated to try and work together.
A core focus of what we do is amplifying government policy. We need to unlock billions of pounds of investment to deliver government's ambition for hydrogen and CCUS. Alongside colleagues can play an important role in helping finance and deliver those projects to help get to that ambition.
Coming from where I've come from in the civil service, it's a much smaller organisation, but that means we're much more nimble, we're much quicker in our decision making, and we've made an active choice to recruit people from both the public and the private sector, which means you've got the best of both worlds. I think being in an environment where you're intellectually stimulated, working on things that are nationally important is really motivating, and it makes you really look forward to the next day at work.
As somebody that lives in Yorkshire, that works in Yorkshire, and most importantly is raising a family here, to see an organisation put a stake in the ground in Leeds has been fantastic to see. I'm really excited about the way we can help to turn some of the net zero challenges that we continue to see from ambition into action.
We are working in high risk, sometimes untested technologies, which will hopefully play an important role in meeting net zero. Looking ahead, I'm really excited about being involved with innovative deal structures, working alongside other investors and advisors.
This is a place for clever, motivated people who like problem solving, who like collaborating, and who like to do things in service of others. We've got a shareholder that's supportive of the work we've done to date, and that is tasking us with doing even more and delivering more for the country.